Okay, now back to what I'm used to finding. Hobble skirt Coke bottles. And what does it say on the bottom? Ferdinand, Mississippi. That's an odd one to find here. It's a D patent, so it's probably from around 1944. What about this one? Well, it was a painted label, and it lost most of its paint. Okay, there's another Hobble skirt Coke bottle. Oh, it's broken. What about this thing? It's just another painted label. What do we have here? It looks like it might be another older one. Yeah, it's Chiro Cola. Not exactly exciting, but at least it's from 1916 to 23 or something like that. Columbus, Georgia, the most common town it could be from. It's worth about $3. Okay, there's another Hobble skirt sticking out. It's just a patent office one. You can always quickly tell by the semicircle on the bottom. Heading back up the creek, and I just barely noticed this one that I missed before. Well, it's broken anyway. And here's another broken one I just noticed on the way back. So there is some 1910 potential here. Why couldn't that be intact? What about this one? No, it looks like probably a ACL from the 60s again. Dang it, it's starting to rain. Let me grab this one bottle sticking out of the bank first. What is it? I don't feel any embossing on it. That means only one thing, a Pluto water. Is that even worth bringing home? I'll have to think about that one. Wait, what do we got over here though? It looks pretty old. It's broken though, but it certainly is old. It's a Chiro Cola. After it stops raining, I guess. Okay, I see a pharmacy neck sticking out of the bank. No embossing on it, but it definitely looks like it's blown in a mold, so that's kind of interesting. What about this well-hidden one? It's topless, but it looks early. Oh my god, it's another one of these? Can't believe it. The last time I didn't find any pieces of these. Now they're turning up all over the place. Look at that crazy slug plate. Embossing on the outside of the slug plate and embossing on the inside. That's very unique. This is yet another variation, I believe, unless the slug plate was weaker on the other ones. Finally, a Dr. Pepper showing up of the debossed variety. It's broken, of course, but I always loved these. They're just so unique, so 40s. No, not that one. Here's an embossed Coke of the odd 10-ounce variety. And it actually has, oh my god, Demopolis. I didn't know Demopolis made a 10-ounce embossed one. Most of these don't have city names on them. And another Coke bottle. Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And it's undoubtedly the D patent. Well, I'm getting to the end, and I see a snake out here descending on the rocks. I don't know if it's poisonous or not, but I guess it's time to turn around anyway. Okay, on the way back, I'm checking the other side of the creek. And we have the distinctive design of a Chiro Cola, but apparently it's one of the early painted label ones, and it lost its label. But since it's such a unique design, I think I'll keep it anyway. Helicopter police are after me. No, but it wouldn't be that crazy of a concept. But what kind of embankment is this? Can't say as I've ever seen one quite like it. Well, I see one. It's pretty chipped up, but what is it? Oh, it's just a painted label Coke. Well, I got a little bit too deep over here, and then I just saw yet another snapping turtle over there. But it took cover before I turned on the camera. That looks like the old piece. No, it's just got those bumps on it. That means it is just a typical Suncrest bottle. And here's another common ACL. Dang, look at that. It's a stenciled whiskey jug from pre-1920, or at least part of one. Undoubtedly would have been worth between $100 and $600 if it wasn't broken. Should have brought a fishing rod with me. There's a bunch of bass down there. Oh, they're a little bit too small. I'm sure those snapping turtles would love to eat those. There's one that's about 5 inches. It's like an aquarium over here. Yeah, plenty of fish. I almost feel like getting in there and cooling off because it's getting pretty hot out here. And what in the world is that? It's a moving rock. No, it's another giant snapping turtle. That makes 7. And what do I see? I think it's a hobble skirt Coke, but I don't know if I can reach it without getting wet. Dang it, it's only a slick. Now there's a snapping turtle I'm not afraid of. I don't know, it's probably just a regular turtle. But look at that color. It's beautiful. Come on out, don't be scared. Yeah, that'd be nice to bring home and put in an aquarium of some sort. But I'm gonna leave it. Finally, a big chief. Well, half of one anyway. And it's from Demopolis, of course. A very rare bottle. But in that condition, I don't think anybody's gonna want it for even $1. Does that look like it's from the 1800s to you? I think it is. Huh, that's weird. Those odd marks on the bottom, perhaps not. But it certainly looked like it could be one that was really old. But it's really from 1980 instead of 1880. Oh, I missed this one on the way. And it's right smack dab in the middle of everything. It's a Chiro Cola. No town name on it? Oh well, I guess it's worth about $3.50 then. What's this bottle? Oh, not another Suncrest. I think they put these things on the embankment since the last time I was here. I'm sure they dug up all kinds of stuff when they were grading it. And then somehow they put this pile of dirt here. Look at it. There's a strap-sided flask right on top of the ground. No slug plate on it, but that's pretty crazy to be sitting right next to the road. Fresh dirt alert. Right up on the riverbank. Could be a dump right there. Better check it out. Well, I was walking another creek and I actually saw footprints in the sand. So apparently somebody else has been looking for bottles very recently. But then I was walking through the woods and I noticed this. I thought, what is it? A wallet? No. It's an ammo pouch. Yeah, that's kind of an odd find. Don't know if I should keep it or throw it back. Well, this looks like an interesting spot. Maybe they pushed up some kind of debris. I better take a look. Yeah, there ought to be some bottles out there somewhere. And if not, probably right out in the woods there'll be some.